Hello there. This is an absolutely beautiful fall evening we have here, and I'm going to get started on a project that I've tried to do now for a few months, and it was just so hot, and now that it's cooled off, I'm going to get started on it. So enjoy the show. I have a pretty simple plan, and it's just to put plywood up here across the front so that I can so that my rock has something to go up against. So alright, so getting ready to cut this here. Gonna do set my depth based off the thickness of the board here. All right, it's coming together. These are the two cuts. I was gonna do some wood over here behind this rock here, but there's not enough room to do it really, so I'm just gonna rock that in freestanding. Water. Tub. Alright, well, I've got everything ready. I'm gonna go eat breakfast, and then we'll be back at it. Alright, we're gonna get started here. Breakfast was good. I had an omelet. It was delicious. Alright, next day, we're back at it. Got quite a bit done here on this rock work here. I'm going to try to finish it up and then get started on the next portion of it. So, let's get started. Done with that. I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit and then brush it, rinse it, and we'll be done. Now we're gonna move on to the new wall. Alright, so here we go. This side's all done. Alright, let's start on the front. So one of the things I wanted to look at was kind of the way I'm putting these rocks up here. Some of these rocks were smaller, you know, thinner, like this, and those rocks right there are very difficult to get to stay up. These rocks are so thin that they want to fall off. So what I've done is I've got this Blue Bond tap-in masonry cement, and I'm using it as a kind of a glue on this plywood here to get it to stick. And once it sticks, then I'm going back and grouting it in. So kind of the way I fell into this is by accident. Went to the store, got some mortar, went back, got it loaded up, got to the house, pulled this stuff out. Didn't really look at it, just thought it was different, and mixed it up, and I'm like, boy, that's sticky. And I realized something was off, and so I tried to use it as grout, but it didn't. It's not. I mean, there's no sand in it. It's just like cement. So I used it, but what I realized, what I learned in all that, was that it worked really good at holding the rocks against that plywood. I mean, it glued them in, as you saw on the time lapse. So my plan now is to do what I've done here. I tried it out, and it worked so good that that's how I'm gonna finish this work. I'm gonna mix up the Blue Bond tap-in, put it on the plywood, and then go from there, and then come back and grout it. So saying all that, let's go ahead and just get back into it. Alright, so I wanted to take a minute here. We're back going at it now, and I just wanted to take a minute and kind of go over what we've done. So I've taken this guy here, grinder, put a wire wheel on it, and I've just went over the face of the rocks there and cleaned up all the grout off of them and got them looking real nice, real good. And so that's what I've been doing, and just kind of getting what we've done so far cleaned up and to where it's finished product. So that's where we're at, and I think now I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna put a set of steps right here. So I'm gonna leave this spot right here open, and I'm gonna leave this spot here open for a set of stringers for steps, and put me a set of steps right there. So I'm going to do a little bit of finished rock work right here, and right here, and here. And then I'm going to do a little bit of something right here. So, and then I've got this whole side to do here still. So, yeah, so I'm just going to get after it. All right, I've got everything everything rocked up here, everything up against the wall. I'm going to let it dry for a few hours, come back here. Let's see, it's 3 o'clock. I'll come back here in a couple hours and grab everything in, give that masonry cement a little time to cure and dry. Hopefully that video captures just how easily that tap-in cement allows those rocks to just glue themselves to that board. That's quite impressive, and I rather enjoyed doing it that way. And coming back afterwards and grouting it in is also easier than grouting as you go. So now, if these were bigger rocks, that may not, this process may not work. But since these are smaller, thinner, more like a tile type of rock, it made this a little more possible, and also easier to work with. So anyway, I did end up having a few extra rocks, which is good. So everything looks real nice here. Like I said, I'm gonna let that cure out and come back here in a little bit and grab everything in. So anyway, that's it. Yep, so I got this side done here. I think that's gonna end up looking real nice after I get it grouted in, and I think it's all gonna look good. So also put a few more rocks right here on top that I've got them concreted down. I'll grout those in here in just a minute, and that's just to kind of make it look a little more flat, a little less like it's gonna fall off the face of the earth. So but anyway, that's what it is. And so I'm gonna rinse up here, clean up, and switch over to grout here in just a little bit. So we'll see you then. All right, here we are. It's been a couple of hours. The cement seems to be setting up pretty good. I did have, full disclosure here, I had one rock, this one, it fell off. So I'm going to try to grout that one in right there where it fell off from, and that's it. Everything else stayed up. So let's go ahead and get started grouting this thing in. I do find it interesting that is all the extra rocks I had. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 rocks. Pretty neat the way it all worked out. But anyway, here we are, and we have this all up, and so let's get it grouted in and looking good. Here we go. All right, so I've still got some work to do. Gonna have to come back here in a couple of hours and start working this over. It'll be it'll be dark. It's almost dark now, but the good news is everything is grouted in and it's done. Man, this has been a great project. I've loved every second of it. And here we are. We have we've reached the end. Everything's grouted in, and it looks so good. We got, like I said, we'll still have a little bit of work to do here, but I will finish this video once all that's done, and we'll be able to see the finished product. But here it is. The porch is rocked in. it looks good. It matches the rest of the house. Here's kind of the view that I really enjoy here. And that's right here. You got the porch coming this way, and it turns and comes back to, then you've got those cedar posts coming up, and a porch. Man, it looks good. Yep. All right, well, it's definitely close to winter. We've come a long way this year. It's a little bit tough to think that that it's almost over. That 2020 is almost over, man. It was full of a lot of great possibilities, and we got a lot of good things done, and had a lot of quality time with family, and everybody, working from home or looking for work, and it's been a long year, but it's been a good year, and despite all of the craziness of it, but it's been a good year, and I hope that these videos that I've made have been a help to some of you. Man, yeah, it's been a year. Maybe 2021 will be better. Here's praying. So, but anyway, thanks for watching this video. It may be long, but if you stuck through to right now, I want you to know how much I appreciate you doing it. If you don't mind, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, this porch is done. Here it is. We've got all of that done. There's that. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. Catch you on the next one.